They trying to take me out like a Harambe.
Hello, all my beautiful heroes. I thought that I was gonna get to do my intro right as that song stopped. It would have been perfect. It was like 2 seconds too slow. That's okay. Yes, Boggs, this music is just for you. Welcome to Anime Crazy Seishi, AJ. Who else is in here? Physics. Tell was here for a second, and he went to bed. Good night, Tell. Seishi, welcome. Fizz, thank you so much for that resub. Happy 6 months, dude. That's crazy. Hey, Julie, welcome. Julie, I am so sorry I missed your stream today. I saw it, like, right as I was logging off of my computer to go make dinner. For whatever reason, your Discord didn't ping me, so I didn't know. I hope it was a good stream. AJ, why am I so behind? AJ, refresh your page. Holy shit. I was on the dot. Also, AJ, are you enjoying your time off? How's your time off been? Let's go to this view so that we can chat, you guys. And then we'll get into the game. I feel like chatting for a minute. So, if anybody's curious about the... Just a little bit. Epic, welcome! I didn't see your name before. Hello. If you don't talk in chat, I usually don't say hi. Welcome to all my lurkers. That's a good reminder. Welcome to all my lurkers.
Oh,
Discord doesn't do it automatically. And I forgot to... It doesn't do it automatically? Did it do it automatically for me? I just could have sworn, Julie, that your streams in the past have done it. I mean, I guess maybe you just remembered to do it. Boggs, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. Thank you. Thanks for all of the love and support. Love in the chat, you guys, for Fizz and Boggs on their resubs. So, for those of you curious as to why Monday got canceled, this is what happened. On any given day, I use about maximum 50 gigabytes of internet. And the plan that we pay for currently gives us like a terabyte for a month. And for whatever reason, the second day that we had internet, we used 293 gigabytes in one day. Don't know what the fuck happened because that was like 2 days after we'd moved in here, and I don't think we had any of our shit even. So yeah, I contacted our provider and I was like, listen, what happened? It was like if you're looking, they show it in a little bar chart, right? And if you're looking at it, it was like blip, 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 like little baby blips, and then just like one fucking skyscraper on this day. And so I told him about it. I was like, hey, like, is there any way for you to see what the hell happened on this day? Like, what occurred for this to be happening? And they were like, no, like, we can't see what you actually did with your data. And they were like, but that's really weird, and you don't have a history of overuse, so we're gonna, like, waive the charge. But anytime that you go over your allotment, they start to throttle your internet. So I had, like, I don't know, poop internet, like at least a third of what we pay for is what I was getting. So I could barely even like load Twitter. So streaming probably was not gonna happen. Steam updating after you moved? Oh my god. No, I don't think so. The only 2 games that I have that update like regularly are Path of Exile and Black Desert. Anyway, this is now a new billing cycle, so we should be good to go. And I hope to God that never happens again. By the way, Boggs, I redid some math. Our stuff got here on the 25th, that Monday, so it was the Friday before our stuff got here, and I'm pretty sure that is when we had the internet guy come out, so I'm pretty sure he did something. You mean Australian internet? Yeah. AJ, it was about like that. I'm so sorry for you guys, by the way. If I had poop internet, I think I'd die. I'm pretty sure I'd die. I'm so glad throttling isn't a thing here. It wasn't a thing at my last place. We didn't have any limitations where I lived before. They're like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And it was like, cool, great. And here they're like, any single drop that you use is charged. It's like, great, cool. The internet guy was here on the 24th, then the day, well, no, that doesn't make any sense then, because the day that it was 293 gigabytes was the 22nd, so. Miro, can you up the volume of your mic a bit? Yes. Not the gain, the main. How's that? Is that better? Not the gain, the main. It died 48 hours ago and still not fixed. You don't have internet? AJ, don't use your phone data. Get out of here. Oof, that's gonna be an expensive phone bill for you probably. Hey Barb, welcome. How are you? Okay. Anyway, that was like the one story that I had. Now I have to get in here. Find the thing that says game. What the hell? And tell it this, please. Please, please. Thank you. No, listen to me. Listen to me, slobs. I need you to make this bigger. Not too big. Not too big. We did it. No internet, no Danny. Make AJ something. Oh. Well, that's why you're off to see Nikki, right? She's in Hawaii for work? Fuck. I want her job. That sounds dope. Hey, C3, welcome. Yeah, so because I didn't have internet, I focused on a single player game for a while. I played some Battle Chasers. What is it called? Warbreaker or something? I don't remember the full name of it. I just call it Battle Chasers. It has like a more extravagant name. I have so many games installed on my computer I can't even find it. Night War. Battle Chasers Night War. There we go. She'll be back in like 2 days. Okay, good. Your sister just killed Dino Julie? Dino Julie? Julie, did you draw yourself as a dinosaur? No internet, no women. Sounds like hell. At least I have internet wherever I go. That's good, Anime Crazy. I usually have internet wherever I go. Alright, dumbfounded. I apologize. You have to go. Let us... Oh, it's not muted. Okay. So, I think we're going to have to restart Act 3. Because... That's the way my brain's working today, you guys. She's playing the Jurassic Park game on stream. Oh, okay. Got you. Hawaii is 9 to 10 hours away from you. I wonder how far away Hawaii would be for me. I think it would be terrifying to live on an island. You don't need internet wherever you go. You just need it if you never go anywhere. Yes. Let's all meet in Hawaii. Oh, fuck, I wish. All right, we're gonna restart Act 3. Because when I loaded it up and I said continue, I think it skipped some stuff. I'm not sure. I had no fucking clue what was going on. Okay, so we did all this. Right? We talked to the lady at the table. And then I remember us waking up out of our fever dream and having our Terminator leg, right? Like our bionic leg that gets billed to the power company, which kind of sucks. Okay. Radio announcer talking about some shit. Lady's talking about how her kid jumped off the roof, fell off the roof. Because he was being bullied, I think. Something like that. You got a Switch and Mario Odyssey. Oh, C3, congratulations. Do you like Mario Odyssey? I think that game is a lot of fun. Okay, all right. Maybe I started the game too soon. Maybe I'm not done with story time. Let me tell you another story while I skip through all this, yeah? I hope these answers don't affect what I'm doing because I don't remember what we said last time, so I'm just skipping them all. Okay. So, story time. Target had a sale. Target had a glitch where they had 15% off coupons and they were allowing them to stack up to, like, there was 7 of these coupons that you could just get to stack, right? And so I only ended up using 5 of them. But I was able to get a Nintendo DS that's normally, it was a Nintendo 3DS XL. It's normally $300 and I got it for like $100. And then I also pre-ordered Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And a ton of people were taking advantage of this issue before Target shut it down. It was only like a thing for like 2 hours. A lot of people were taking advantage of this, and like one dude bought an $800 Lego Millennium Falcon for like $200. You know, like just getting these ridiculous prices. People were buying like 4K TVs and shit. And 2 of the hottest items were Nintendo Switches and Octopath Traveler. Boggs tried to get Octopath Traveler, but they canceled his order. Either because they ran out of stock because of this issue, or because they were trying to catch specifically people buying Switches and Switch games. I'm not sure. But nobody was fucking paying attention to this Nintendo DS, so scooped that up. Julie, I am finding all of these sick deals. I will tell you. I am finding all of these sick deals because I discovered the world's greatest Twitter account ever made. His name is Wario. He's a god. He's known for tweeting out deals and glitches and sales and things like that, exploits in websites. Apparently Prime Day 2017 was like a mass apocalypse sort of event where people got a ton of savings. So I had high hopes for this year, but nothing happened. That's okay though. Anyway, so if you just watch his Twitter account, he is really quick to tweet stuff out. He's a smaller account, so big corporations don't know about it. So when he finds out, they don't know yet, and you can take advantage of it before it hits like IGN deals or something bigger where corporations are like, oh shit. So yeah, it's all about that Wario. His name is Wario. He is a god. I didn't choose his name. Anyway, amazing Twitter. Not everybody knows. Epic. Only 11 people now know. Actually, take 3 bots out of that. That's how many people know. I can't do that math in my head. Hold on. Yeah. Only 8 people know. Now everybody... No, not everybody. 11 more people. It's fine. Shush. Keep it hush-hush, guys. Don't, like, plaster it on, you know, your college bulletin board or anything. I'm not using viewbots. They show up. I don't know how to get them to go away. They're skewing my numbers. I don't really care about numbers. Feels like I got some rest, I think is what we chose. I don't know. Anyway, so that's how I've been finding these sick deals. He was the one that tweeted out about the Prime stuff. C3, I linked it up above. What are we not telling everyone? Fizz, I linked it up above. Don't tell people. Anyway, so even though I already have a Nintendo 3DS, I decided to get another one, an XL, just, I don't know, for shits and giggles. And I mean, come on, it's galaxy colored. How can I not want that? Anyway, so I got it. Kidlit community would spread that like wildfire. I don't know. What's the Kidlit community? I don't even use Twitter, so I don't even follow. I like the 2XL DS2, the black and blue one or the orange and white one? Oh no, I don't know. I'm out of the loop with the cool kids. Barb, teach me. I wish I had millions in the bank. Also, you guys want to hear some bullshit? It actually ended up working out in my favor, but it's still bullshit. When we moved out of our last apartment, so I don't know. Okay, the children's literature. Oh, children's lit. Okay, got you. That makes a lot more sense. Kidlit. I thought it was like some weird Reddit underground. I don't fucking know. So, when we moved out of our old place, the way it works in the US is typically you give them a deposit when you move in that's like upwards of the first month's rent. And then you also pay first month's rent. Anyway, so you do a security deposit. We did that for our last place. And then through a process of absolute trash fuckery, we were supposed to give 30 days notice, and we did. It was June 5th to July 5th. But we moved out on June, 18th, because we had to be to our new place early. But we paid rent clear through that 30 days. But because our bodies were not physically in the dwelling, because we gave them our keys on the 18th, we got fined $600. So, there's that. But with all their, weird bullshit math, it actually ended up that we got, if you take your security deposit, subtract the damages, right, which is what they normally do, then you get that amount back. So if you did the math for that, we would have been getting $650. If you did the math the way that they did it, where they credited us back half of June's rent, and then added the damages, and then it was so stupid. They refunded us half of June's rent, fined us $600, factored in the damages and the security deposit. We actually got $680 back. So it ended up being more for us. We got more back anyway. They also fucking charged me $12 for drip pans that I fucking replaced out of my own pocket because, I thought maintenance did it. It's been a week, guys. Bye, Seishi. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping in. The fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Exactly. I was not a happy camper. But in the end, I got more money back, even though all of their charges, all their damages charges were bullshit anyway. Because there were no damages in that apartment, but they charged me, was it $41 to paint walls that didn't have anything wrong with the paint. I didn't hang anything up the entire time I was there besides the green screen. They charged me $81 to dust the blinds. That's literally what she told me. Thank you, doctor. Yeah, it was a lot of horse shit. Oh, the screaming. The screaming has begun. Drip pans, not drippy pants. I don't think I even stuttered. Okay, we did all this. I think we said dusty roads. A lot of fuckery. Did you give her a solid teabagging? Man, I wish. She offered to refund me for the drip pans, and I told her not to worry about it because a $12 check would be a fucking waste of everybody's time. And then I told my mom about it, and she's like, "Oh, you should have made that bitch go through the paperwork to get that pan money back. You should have done it." And I was like, "Yeah, I probably should have, but I just didn't want to deal with her anymore." Everyone in that office is a bunch of idiots. You don't need to stutter for the lewd. The drippy pants. Haha. Ha ha ha. Oh, reasons. Okay, this is the last thing I remember, right? This conversation. And then we stopped here, I guess? Yeah, I think we stopped here. Okay, so we're back at the Museum of Dwellings. Make her cut a check and then don't cash it. It would drive them crazy. Oh my god, would it really? That'd be fantastic. Let's talk to Blue a little bit first. Hi, Blue. Guess the rain stopped. You get some rust back there. Guess the rain stopped. Hope there's nothing on the roads. Could be dangerous. Better drive slowly. We probably look like a crazy asshole talking to our dog. How are the drugs treating you? I feel a little distracted. Streetlights seem a bit brighter. I don't like to take medicine. Streetlights are brighter. Oh, like trails and tracers? What? Oh my god, all the Blue jokes. Every single Blue joke. Yeah, no, it's a dog, and I named her Blue specifically because of Blue's Clues. They gave me like 2 choices. It was either a boy or a girl, and it was either Blue or something else. And I chose Blue and made it a girl. Just like Blue's Clues. Did anybody else have like an existential crisis when they learned that it was actually, that Blue was actually a girl? Because I did. Something like that. My mom used to get that. She had migraines. Some folks had a peculiar relationship with medicine. We almost never had a regular doctor or health insurance or anything like that. Our immigration stuff was a mess for most of my childhood, so we only qualified for state programs in small patches before something or other would get contested. And we learned that if we just pile on dentist appointments and stuff in those short windows, if a cut got infected or her migraines were too much to handle, Mom would talk to so-and-so who knew so-and-so, usually another minor, and end up with some pills. And instead of medical advice, every pill came with a gossipy anecdotal warnings and superstitions. Like all this lore that came with it. Interesting. You don't know who Blue is? Yes, it's true. Yes. You were happy? I had like a crisis. I always thought Blue was a boy, Magenta was a girl, and they were in love. Like that was my childhood understanding. Oh, Paladin! Welcome! I didn't see you come in. How are you? You're just Blue yourself? Blue myself? No, why are you Blue? When we were younger, you watched it in your mid-20s. I watched it when I was like 4. Say you blew people's minds. Haha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Yes, Julie from Blue's Clues. Now, I definitely thought that Blue was a boy for like all of my childhood. And then I learned later on in like high school maybe that it was a girl, and I was just like, what? I'm sorry, Epic. I'll prepare you next time before I tell you Santa isn't real. Like magic. Dangerous. Mysterious. Weaver's folks couldn't help. Ever run into any problems? Sure, yeah. Stuff would be expired or mislabeled. Mom was allergic to penicillin, as it turned out. That was scary. And one time, in high school, Weaver got these pills to help her focus. She was smart, but she was always going off in different directions, mind racing. Like 5 conversations going in her head at once, and you were lucky if you got one of them. You were lucky if even one of them is with someone in the room, you know? That sounds like me. My brain's always doing like 60 things at once. If you could just not. I watched it like 2 days ago, not lying. Really? Are they still airing new episodes? In my defense, I was mentally 4 in your mid-20s. I'll accept that. You grew up in Greece. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've ever met anybody from Greece. Neat. In your defense, you're still mentally 4. Good, just been lurking and eaten a reasonable number of slices of pizza for an adult. Paladin. Why do I feel like you've eaten too many pieces of pizza? How many slices has this reasonable adult eaten? No new episodes you watched on YouTube. Ah, okay. Yeah, like after Steve retired, it wasn't the same. They brought in like his cousin or some shit, but it never worked. That shit didn't fly. It was all about Steve. Let's be honest. So she had these pills and they seemed to help. I was struggling in school too, failing my history class. She offered one of the pills. Did it help? At first, yeah, it helped a lot. I had a kind of presence and clarity of purpose that I never really had otherwise. I didn't want to stop taking them. One day I was sitting on my bed holding a notebook. My notebook was open next to me on the top of the textbook, and I was holding the pen in my hand. I remember this moment from several years before. It came up so suddenly, with such precision, I couldn't put it out of my mind. I felt I had to stay with it until I recalled the whole thing perfectly. It was just a tiny nothing moment. My mom patching up the side of a bird cage, winding some spare wire around the frame to reinforce it. I was so fixated on that image And that sound, the cage kind of bending and twanging as she worked on it, rapping and nodding, scraping copper against paint like bowing a rubber violin with a railroad tie. Ooh, oh God, that's a horrible sound. That's him today. Oh man, isn't he bald? I'm pretty sure he's bald. Yeah, he's bald. Yes, called it. I knew it. I knew he was bald. It kept going after Steve? Yeah, just not for very long, I don't think. Fucking Jeff. There's his name. Fucking Jeff. 3 boxes of pizza or bust? Paladin, I'm still waiting on how many slices you ate, boy. Moby? Who the fuck's Moby? You ate 8 chicken wings and a double fries box for dinner. No wonder you can't sleep. How spicy were the wings? If the pizza is only cut into 2 pieces, I only ate 2 pieces. Yes, I also like to enjoy an entire pizza occasionally. I don't know Moby. Should I know Moby? I probably do. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I have seen this guy before. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I guess we're done with that conversation. Did I just click out of it? Oops. Shit. Well, I can't talk to the kid. I can click on the truck. So, what's the plan here? Head back on the 0, I guess. We should try to get in touch with that clerk. I could use a bite to eat. What do you think? Moby's a great musician. Couldn't he have picked like a cooler name other than Moby for his stage name? When you get to be like a famous person, you get to pick a fake name. Excuse me, guys. I just ate a burrito, so I'm a tad bit burpy. Head back on the 0, I guess. I hope these are the right files. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're what Lula was asking for, but it was kind of a mess in that storage facility. How do we get back there, though? The entrance to the farmhouse is gone. Let's go to the gas station and see if he knows another route. Sure, okay, worth a shot. How far can I run around over here? It would appear this far. Oh, there's some people up here, though. I can't talk to them. Oh, yes, I can. Talk to them. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day of the year except Labor Day. Last admission is at 4 p.m. daily. Damn. Try the door. Hey, aren't these the people that were playing in the basement? I'm pretty sure they were. Hey, Wax the Seal, welcome. Hey, Cookie, welcome. Welcome, you guys. Good day, eh? 4:30 in the night and just showed up. Chat. Go to bed. Go get some sleep. Crazy person. You found an article on it? Apparently Steve left because he was balding? Really? That's a ridiculous reason to quit a show. Just start wearing like a cool hip hat. Weird. Okay. Are you folks lost? Ben to Emily. And then what? Ben, you're being very uptight right now. These are the fucking people that were playing D&D in the motherfucking basement of that gas station. I'm stuck. I'm not getting any options. What the fuck do you suppose disable speedy shadows is? What is that setting? We have notes? Interesting. Oh, is notes like the thing we looked at on the map? Alrighty, well. Gonna have to try again, it would seem. Don't know what is going on. We broke the game. Playing D&D usually happens in a basement. Trust me, I know. Anime. Did you watch the first episode of this? They were playing D&D in the basement, and we like turned around to go grab something, came back, they were gone. And then the dude was like, there's nobody playing D&D in my basement. He's like old and crotchety and blind. Hey, Cosmo! Hey Mira, we playing weird games again? We're always playing weird games. Have you met me? We live off weird games here. Holy shit, they're gone! What the fuck? Guys, they were here. They were here, my game froze. I relaunched it, they're gone. What the fuck? Well, I'm just gonna drive away now. These people, I just can't with these D&D people. Time to go. It's time to get the fuck out of here. We're being haunted. It's cursed. It's a cursed game. It's so cursed. Okay, we need to go back. What did we say? We were going back to the gas station, right? So we want to go to the horse. Go to the horse. I like that the eagle's still flying around with us. Uh-oh. The truck's engine sputters and dies, and Conway guides it carefully off the road next to a fallen tree. Fuck, our car just died. We didn't make it. A tree. Okay. More likely that he was made to leave because he was balding and not looking young enough to be relatable to young children anymore. Oh, I guess I could see that. Even so, though, I mean, okay, did they have balding solutions back then? Like, was Rogaine a thing? You could fix that. And if you're in the entertainment business, you sure as fuck have enough money to fix that. And if they were gonna continue the show with some other dude, fucking, what's-his-face, Jeff, that was a bad move and it caused the show to die, so they should have just given the guy some Rogaine. That's all. Okay, well... Is that a kid? There's a kid in the tree. There's a child in the tree. Can't do anything with the tree. Alright, let's talk about this truck. Nothing to be done? Can you take a look at it? I guess I could poke around, but I don't know a damn thing about engines. Wait, is this why you always leave your truck running? Oh no. First time it's died like this. Well, where's the champagne? Anyway, do you know this area? Anyone around here that could give us a hand? Looks like a road crew's been out here. Hey, we should call someone. Do you know a good towing company? Oh god. Yep, Lucky Boot Collision and Towing. Here's their card. I found this card from Mercadet Wreck Recovery on the dash. I can't read the name or number on this flyer, but it looks like a picture of a tow truck. Oh, option 1, 2, or 3, boys. I was always told as a kid, don't touch fallen power lines. Yeah, I think that's the rule. Pretty sure that's the thing. 2? You want 2? You want the card that we had on the dash? You don't want the sketchy flyer? How could you not trust the sketchy flyer? Oh, Miro, we determined during my stream that everyone is either Team Miro or Team Julie for casual weekend, and I'm very pleased with this. There's nobody for Team Luckless? That's not fair. Somebody has to... I'll be Team Luckless then. Guys, I don't have, like... This is a terrible idea. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. This entire casual weekend thing started because I went into Luckless's chat one day and I was like, hey Luckless, I bet I could beat a game faster than you can, right? And I just like made like a funny bet at him, right? And my motivation behind that was maybe I can drive Luckless to actually finish a game. Like, that was my secret vendetta. I was like, I'm going to get Luckless to finish a game. I'm going to bet that I can finish a game before him. But I seriously don't have, like, a competitive bone in my body. Like, I don't give a shit. So, we're going to leisurely play this game this weekend. It doesn't matter. I'm team for me not being in last. Yeah, not being last would be good. But yeah, I'm not competitive at all. So I'll be Team Luckless. My goal is to make Luckless finish a game. Don't tell him I told you that, though. That's a secret. Okay, we're gonna go with Mercadet Wreck Recovery, I guess. Even though I can't fucking say their name. Okay, let's give him a call. I hope I can get signal out here. So I may not be a little bit really competitive? Oh, no. What have I gotten myself into? I just wanted to make Luckless finish a game for once, and I thought a friendly monthly competition would be a good way to stir him up. Now I've stirred up the entire community. I'm so sorry, guys. You're not even supposed to go near down power lines because of step potential. What is step potential, Paladin? Is that like it falling in a puddle and you stepping in it and dying? That's my best guess. Boggs, thank you for being Team Luckless. And thank you for confirming that I don't have a competitive bone ever. Shannon speaks into a large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Hi, hello. We've got an old, I want to say diesel, old truck just stalled out. Inaudible, irritable, inaudible, sleepy, inaudible, sleepy. He's probably sleepy. Did I wake you? Your card says open 23 hours a day. Inaudible, inquisitive. Yeah, that's what I'm calling. Exactly, that's it. Obtuse? What does obtuse mean? What's an obtuse answer? You're forcing me to finish a game too? Hell yeah. Forcing everybody to finish a fucking game. I am also guilty of not finishing games. I mean, we're talking Vamper. Haven't touched that again. Kingdom Hearts. Ni no Kuni. Did you just tag that? Don't show this to Luckless. It's okay. Even if he knows my secret vendetta, he'll probably be okay with it. Obtuse, annoyingly insensitive, or slow to understand. Obtuse, annoyingly insensitive. Okay, so we've got 2 for that, and obtuse would mean vague, I think. Well, apparently, it's annoyingly insensitive. So, I'm gonna go apologetic, because that's the only nice answer. No, it's okay, we just need to get to an auto shop and get this taken care of. Let's learn another new word, you guys. What's maudlin? Maudlin today. That's the word of the day. That is the word of the day. Well, I don't know shit. Boggs, try for this one. Try for maudlin. Redeem yourself. Go to the Googles. Sad? Self-pitying? Or tearfully sentimental? Jesus, I don't want him to weep on the phone. Christ. Wistful is kind of a good one. Concerned. It means annoyed. Oh, boo. Good guesses, Boggs. Good guesses. I'm just gonna go concerned then. Thanks for the offer, but we really just need a tow is all. Why does it seem like you can lead this guy to be a serial killer? Basically, with a high enough voltage, the ground itself is electrified in a radius and can shock or kill you. Holy shit. Today I learned that dirt can be electrified. Meticulous? Pragmatic? Neighborly. I don't know. Now we're offering dinner. What have I done? We already ate. As soon as you can get out here, we're off 65 somewhere, just kind of pulled up by this tree that fell over. Specific. That's actually, that's a pretty accurate description of it. Yeah, it's hanging over some power lines just like that. Did you see it go down? Indulgent. Okay, my pleasure. How long do you think it'll be? Distant traffic sounds. Hello? I'm choosing distant traffic sounds, hoping that he will already be on his way. My answer is Google answer. Good. It's electric. Is that what that song was? I think I read that right. I think they're on their way. Guess we have some time to kill. Pretty grim place to be stuck. I wonder what happened to the tree. I mean, maybe it's just old. You know what? Hold on. Having an existential crisis. Is that how you spell that? Used to happen? Huh. I never knew it was the word used, I guess. My brain's making a connection. It's forming a neuron. That seems weird. don't know why my brain always thought that was a different phrase. Used to happen. Huh. Shut up. I don't know what I thought it was, but my brain didn't think it was that. Shush, all of you. Stop judging me. You know what used to happen to old trees out in the forest? Wildfire would come through and clear them all out. It made room for new trees. Used to happen is slang, I think. No, I didn't think it was without the D. Used is official. Okay. Mira's not connecting. Miro EXE not found. 404 Miro not found. Judges Miro judgingly. Thank you. I just love you, Miro. Aw, thanks, Barb. I love you too. Wouldn't it be weird if there was somebody streaming? Like, I've seen some older people streaming, right? And like, I have a bad memory, but it's probably, I don't know, stress. But what if there was a streamer that was like currently developing Alzheimer's and dementia, and you got to like watch it progress as they streamed? That would be nutty. Probably similar to brain fart moments like what just occurred. But then people built houses and we can't have fires going on all the time, so we keep putting them out. And we have all these old trees choking out the saplings. Starving the young trees for resources, just clinging on to life until snap. And then the road crews come by and blast the stumps with dynamite. I think I'll take a look at that radio of yours. Maybe I can get it going again. No point in just standing around. Like you, Miro? Only you already have some of these symptoms. Nah, I think I'm fine. Maybe. It would be depressing, Cookie. It would be really depressing. But it would also be a really interesting case study. Sorry, I put my scientist hat on. God damn it, my game froze again. Oh, nope. It's a cutscene. Okay. Johnny, is this the right way? I don't recognize these trees. Of course it is. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. Just, these trees are so quiet, right? Usually you hear birds, wind, a squirrel, something. It does seem too quiet right now. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I'm a little bored. I'll work on some chords progressing in my head for a while or something. Haha. This is great. This is beautiful. I don't know what's happening right now, but this is great. How far out are we? Are we there yet? Oh, stop. Harry's not gonna be happy. You know, he doesn't like me anyway. I'll tell him you had to get that drain pipe on tape. What? 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 Aw, he wouldn't appreciate it, but man, the way those raindrops boomed down on that thing, I got at least 30 minutes of it. He's making music noises. Got it. Junebug is a mad name. I knew a guy named Junebug. Actually, I knew a guy who wanted his name to be Junebug, so that was his nickname. But everybody called him Junebug. Okay, we got some rain sounds. Johnny. Johnny. More than silver and gold of this earth. You should have been a poet. I'll leave the poetry to the professionals. What's on your mind, Cricket? Cricket and Junebug? Oh, I don't know. Just looking at the stars. Hope we get out there soon. Never been this late. Keep on dreaming and I'll keep on driving. Okay, thank you, ma'am. I don't know what's okay. I guess that's what that was about. They took a traffic cone with them. Good God. Brake disc. They look like they could use some help. You gonna fix it for them, Johnny? Oh, I don't know. A wrench from a cattle prod. I thought maybe you... I guess it's up to some good Samaritan. Okay, we'll help them. You're the best. And hey, maybe if they're not too busy, they can fill some seats at the gig. Fill some seats at the gig. You know, if no one's there, Harry'll try to bilk us on for free. So, They're a punk band couple. They're a punk band couple on their way to a show, and they're going to stop and help us and hope that we come to their show. That's what just occurred. Was that him? Who? Mirsa. What? Oh, the tow company? No. Yeah. They're too fast for a truck. I bet they're getting chased by something. Maybe they have somewhere important to be. Definitely getting chased by something. I love Ezra. We're going to that show, Miro. How can we not? Oh, we'll go. We'll go to Junebug and Cricket's show. I wonder what the name of their band is. Oh my god, maybe we get to choose. What's up, Johnny? Or Junebug. Stay here. Careful. He's wicked with strangers. Ha. Ezra. Who's chasing you? I'm going with Ezra. That's way too cute to have a kid just be like, who's chasing you down? You hear that, Cricket? We're being pursued. I knew it. Who's after us? That's a good question. These folks seem to have a certain handle on the situation. So, dinosaurs? Sure, something like that. Listen, we've got 2 questions for you folks. What kind of people do you take us for? I mean, how do we strike you? Probably from space. You seem nice enough. Not sure if I'll... Yeah, you seem nice enough. What do you think, Cricket? Our generosity is unmistakable, ma'am. It radiates. I do radiate. Now, here's another question for you. Do you like music? Do you like music? I don't like music, but I do like sounds. Sometimes I like to leave the radio dialed in between stations. Lizette used to sing in taverns on the weekend. Beautiful stuff. Space! I can always count on Julie for some Portal memes. Is a character named Ezra? I love that name. Yeah, he's a little kid. I didn't think he was a little kid, but his name is Ezra, and he took us flying on a giant eagle. Just don't worry about it. Riding down the highway, going to the show, stopping by the byways, playing rock and roll. Beautiful. I feel like I know the tune to that song, but my brain can't think of it. You like to leave the radio dialed between stations? Wouldn't that just be static? Black and metal, effectively. I feel like since the guy just collected sounds, they probably are like some sort of weird hippie band with like bongos and shits, and they just play like sound of rains and pipes and say poetry. Is it AC/DC? Okay. I don't know the words to a lot of songs. I just know the sounds of them, so if I see the words without the sounds, it won't connect in my brain. But I feel like that one is like do 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 do, something like that. It's not, yeah. For fuck's sakes. A bit too aggressive. No, it's okay. It's fine. I don't like music. I'm gonna go with I like sounds. Of course you do. Say, you should come to our gig. What an idea. Yeah, like you just thought of it, Johnny. While we're waiting for a tow. A tow? I won't hear about it. This time of night, you'll be kicking your heels till dawn. We'll fix your truck up. Me and Johnny are a couple of regular gearheads. Why, I just put a new cylinder block in this baby over here. Oh, his motorcycle is... the sloth on wheels. The vicious cycle. Oh my god, that's a pun and it sounds badass. The vicious cycle. The vicious cycle. That's what we call our bike. We call it the vicious cycle. Pretty tough, huh? We'll get you fixed up quick so that you can come to our gig. See, we have a regular booking tonight and, well, we're running late. Very late. That's what I told them. Now, the old man who runs the venue, Harry Esperanza, is notorious withholder. And if we don't get a few bodies in the crowd, well, he'll go all penny pinching on us. Just a short set. We only have 1 song prepared. You will come to our gig, won't you? Of course we will. Of course they will. Can you believe we almost didn't stop? Hangry old lady? I think I've got a crust in the sidecar here. Oh, talking to Blue. Oh, he's gonna give Blue some food. I want to see these people. I want to be these people when I grow up. They probably, Julie, they probably are your age. What do you mean? I am these people and I'm grown up. Yeah, see, there you go. So they're gonna feed Blue. But Johnny here saw you folks were in trouble. Well, it's all said and done. We stopped, and that's all that matters. Our gig's at the old tavern called the Lower Depths. It's over there by Old Charlie Moran Highway, just off East 65. We usually take a right off the interstate around the arcade. Johnny likes the arcade. That place, I just put fresh batteries in my field recorder. What? Now let's see about that truck of yours. I feel certain that we can get it running. Let's do it. Fix it for me, Johnny. Johnny, please. Now I feel bad. Is the tow truck gonna come out and we're just like not gonna fucking be there? Okay, what were our directions? Notes? Lower Depths? Over by Charlie Moran Highway, just east off 65. Take a right off 65 around the arcade. Okay, so to the arcade, take a right. Well, also, what is this? Is this the radio? Did we always have this? This is my favorite station. Let's try again. There's the burning tree. Here's the arcade. The arcade is closed. Oh. Just take a right after the arcade? Oh, they're going this way. Oh, they already made it. Oh, we could have just followed them. I want to flip through the rest of the radio quick. Okay, and that's all of our music. Wow, good quality out here, guys. Mechanic, have you tried turning it off and on again? That's the issue, it won't turn on. Can't do that process if it doesn't turn on. Uh-oh, why when you started messing with the radio, your stream started buffering? I'm sorry. It's the curse. It's the curse. It's coming for you. Alright, let's talk to Blue. Blue, what do you think? Feels a little like home, huh? But I wish it didn't. Well, we can't control our feelings, right? Poor Blue, always just looks so sad this entire game. Only the best stations on AM radio at night in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, right? Only the quality stations. Can we rummage through the trash? Oh my god, we can! Yes! Rummage through the trash. The trash bin is filled. Several pairs of working shoes, a few hats, a small Ziploc bag with 3 pairs of eyeglasses. Let's take a moment and imagine what someone was doing with these items, assuming that they all came from the same person. Several pairs of shoes, hats, and a Ziploc bag with 3 pairs of glasses. What? I think it's those fucking D&D people again. I think they're causing shenanigans. I think they're putting on fake mustaches and going around doing something shady. Yeah, cosplay. I think they were cosplaying and doing something shady. Set the dumpster on fire. Perfect. It's a serial killer? You think it was a serial killer? That, like, the glasses were their trophies or something? I could see that. I don't know why they actually let me rummage the dumpster, but that was fantastic. Can we go this other direction? We're taking Ezra to a bar right now? Is that our activity? Aliens. Oh. Yes. Aliens. That explains it all, right? Alright, let's go in the bar. Squint's eyes. No, anime. Get out of here with your bad cereal puns. I'm just kidding. Stay. Kind of late. Are you sure they're open? Sure, they're open. This is one of those places. Let's head in. We are not saints, but we've kept our appointment. How many people can boast as much? That's lovely, ma'am. Who said it? A poet. Good, Junebug. Good. Not a serial killer. Oh, man. You know what? We're going to be the life of the party with our fucking Terminator leg. Showing up looking sweet. Ma'am, I hate to say it, but the cupboard is bare. Have some vision, Cricket. We've got 1, 2, 4 patrons. Harry doesn't count. Well, we've done more with less. What kind of music do you play? It's like Serana Cole meets Ike Toner. Towner? But with a woman lead, and the keyboards are kind of ambient whisper wave. Can anyone describe to me what the fuck their music is gonna sound like? What is whisper wave? Is that an actual thing? Also, Serana Cole and Ike Towner, are those real people? Rave leg. Man, if I had a leg that literally looked like that, I'm not talking like normal prosthetics. I'm talking they cut my leg off and replaced it with a glowing skeleton. I would get that bitch in multicolor and I would have it raving all the time. You think it's jazz? Oh, we have a YouTube video. Is this whisper wave? Cheerful and relaxing indie music. Hipster music. I could dig it. A little bit more reverb. Oh, it has extra reverb though. There's some Dolly Crown in there too, like the early stuff before she joined the Street Swingers. Better drum programming though. Whisper wave. Got it. I guess what Boggs plays is what I think it looked like. Wow. Lots of effort there, anime. Good. I guess that's not a woman lead. Yeah, she did say it had like a woman lead. I don't know. I'm curious. Let's find out. Whisper wave. Got it. I think he gets it, ma'am. Oh, he gets it. Ooh, a sandwich. This is my sandwich now. A rough brick between 2 pieces of stale bread sits in the center of the table, surrounded by a ring of undisturbed dust. So we're not gonna eat the sandwich? Hipster music? Where's my fellow hipster AJ? AJ's on a train to go see Nikki, because it's his day off. A bulky set of black goggles sit on the edge of the table next to an ashtray, a newspaper, and a few empty glasses. Huh. What is it? I guess I don't know. Can I tell you a horrible secret? I never wear eye protection in the shop. It's dangerous, I know. But I'm always looking back and forth from my oscilloscope to whatever I'm working on. And that scope has this particular kind of hard-bordered glow that well, I've never found a pair of goggles or glasses that don't smear out that glow. At best, the lens softens everything so you can't quite find the edges. I'm not really sure what she just described to me. Bartender. Get me and my glowing leg a beer. Am I supposed to drink on my medication? Who knows? All I'm pouring tonight is Hard Times whiskey. That's it? What about coffee? No coffee. Hard Times whiskey. Okie dokie. Why did one of them just make a robot noise coming towards me? What was that? No, I don't know what I probably do know what it is if I saw it. Nikki lives in Sydney right now and AJ's coming up from Melbourne. Oh, okay. I don't know. Is that a long ways? Is that far? I don't know Australia. Let's find out what I can't even pronounce it. I took microscopy. Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I didn't know that thing had a name. Now we know it has a name. Thank you, Epic. I literally just Googled it. You missed the bears? Aw, I missed the bears too. Now I want to go back to the bear floor. Say, shut that goddamn door, would you? I can't afford to run the AC all night. Sorry, Harry. Oh, it's you two. Where have you been? Never mind. Listen. I can't keep this place open through the small hours of the night just waiting for musicians. Gets lonely, doesn't it? No. Yeah, kinda. How about some music? There's nobody here to listen to it. I can't pay for... We brought some people, Harry. A crowd is forming. Yeah, but I also Don't you want to hear some music, Harry? That does sound nice after the day I've had, but they make robot noises when they move. Do you guys hear that shit? Ezra, do you hear this? Ezra flips eagerly through the jukebox's catalog of songs. What do you think? I don't know how to play this game. Oh, Ezra, sweet boy. Oscilloscope. Oscilloscope? Is that right? Somebody tell me if that's right. If not, I'll just watch a YouTube video later on how to pronounce it. Because I'm a cheater. Give me my mouse back, game, for a second, please. Okay. I guess we go listen to their music now? I seriously don't know why they sound like robots when they move, though. It's freaking me out. You have to go to bed. Night, everyone. Have a good stream, Miro. Okay, Julie, thank you for being here. Get some sleep. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. And I will see you this weekend. Bye, Julie. You're gonna miss the musical number. Whatever Whisper Sync? Whatever they said it was. Whisper Synth? How's it looking out there? How y'all feeling tonight? Can we get a little bit more reverb in the monitors? Harry adjusts the soundboard behind the bar. How's that? Test 1 2 1 1 1 3 50. Lamentation. Lamentation. How's everybody doing? Anybody had a real bad night? How about you, old man? Not too bad. Just lost my leg. Been just trying to deliver a fucking package. Well, we'll take care of that right now. This song I heard in the tavern many years ago at open mic night. Me and Johnny were out just riding around, you know? You like to drive around, old man? That's my job. Of course you do. So we're riding out and we passed this old gaudy tavern. I mean, it was a real dive. Busted up facade. Weeds in the parking lot. Taps all dry. Bats in the bar room? Okay. And, run by this creaky bag of bones. Looked like the only thing keeping him awake was the fear of death. So glad to be back here at the lower depths. Hey now. So we stopped for an early drink, and there was a lady singing right on stage. And the song she sang, well, it stuck with us, and now it's a regular part of our repertoire. Never got the lady's name, but she seemed like a sweet gal, and she had a voice like Scotch whiskey. And we just hope we do her song justice. So here it is. Too Late to Love You. You guys ready for a song? Are you guys ready for a song? Washing Up Myself. Lamentation? Lamentation. Lamention? Ah, fuck. Here's the song. Every time I read out loud, I learn more and more that I don't know as many words as I thought I knew. Oh, we're losing the ceiling. Their music is transcending. Oh. Oh. Is it loud enough for you guys? It's the drugs. Yes, we are probably still on drugs. She's feeling it. She's feeling the drugs. I like how her dress became the color her hair was, and now her hair is blonde. Guitar song already got 80% better. You mean it's back in the 80s? Am I supposed to click? Or is she gonna sing these words? When you left me, I never should have met you. I wish we'd met before. No, I'm not. Oh! We get to design the song, you guys. Okay. I wish we'd met before. I'm not doing the lead. I'm not the lead. I picked the lyrics, but I'm writing the song. I'm not singing it. See, she sings it. It's fine. I'll let you buy this time. Good, because I'm never singing. Singing made it 90% worse again. I dig it. I never thought I'd miss you. I'm digging this dude's like one beat on his, what'd you call it, keytar? Is that like a keyboard guitar? Is that what that is? A keytar? That's what it is. Ooh, that was a little bit of a note. Oh, lights used. Really? Why do I feel like this is gonna take a strange turn? I wonder if this song has a canon way it's supposed to go. Oh, there's a shooting star that went vertical. Oh, and another one. Admit it, guys, you're dancing. You're dancing. Horizontal, not vertical, my bad. You're right. It's like I have flubber for brains. At least we're on the ground. That's not fully drugged out yet. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't completely floated away. Thanks for that dumpster fire. I thought that somehow love would find a way. There were months I wish you'd come back every day. After years, I know that I'm bound to my fate. After years, I know that I'm bound to my fate. Gotta wait for that right beat. And then we can start singing. I like her dance too. All these rhyme with the things, so it's going somewhere with a thing. What do they rhyme with? I'm just gonna dance. Plot twist. She's talking about that blind dude at the gas station. Late in this case. Oh, I see. I thought you meant some other word that would hint towards doom. I don't know what that means, Epic. I don't know music. Oh. We got a new guy. Isn't that the way the world works, though? Nobody in the crowd is dancing either. Bunch of stick in the muds. Head bobbing intensifies. It's a long ass song. It is a really long song. It's got weird like breaks in it too. Oh, we're getting our ceiling back though. Or we're being abducted by aliens. No, I think we're getting the ceiling back. We're coming down off our high. All is well. I'm glad you found a new love in the end. Yay. Aliens. Shake that robo leg. Right? Like he didn't even bounce it. He didn't even like try it out. Lame. Aw, she lost her pretty dress now. And he lost his guitar. His keytar. I sound like I'm trying to like say sitar but having a stroke. Well, hope you liked it. Kinda sad, isn't it? Kind of. Listen, we appreciate you folks sticking around for the show. There's nothing more wretched than playing a sad songs to an empty room. We've just got to get our fee from Harry, and then we'll get you headed to the Zero. Why do they make that noise when they walk? It's like they're shitting Furbies or something. I don't understand. Well, Harry, I think that went pretty well. I'd say the crowd was into it. Reverential. Rapt. I guess the usual fee is about right, and we'll let you get back to your business. Well, that's just the... Damn it, I was trying to tell you two, I can't pay. They cleaned me out. I've got nothing left but a goddamn IOU from the distillery. An IOU? Yeah, I traded them for some whiskey, and I guess I had a surplus credit, so I got this note to get some more from them later on. Must have been a hell of a trade. I had to. Gotta keep this place open somehow, goddammit. Watch the language, Harry. I've been saying goddammit the whole time, but just in acronyms. Hey, Backstore and welcome. Shitting Furbies would be amazing. You could sell them. Can you imagine trying to clean shit out of the fur of a Furby? I don't want that. That's not even worth what you would make from selling the Furbies. No. You're still laughing? Why is this so funny? Now we know where Furbies came from. Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't realize you guys enjoyed shitting Furbies so much. Did I ever tell you guys my demonic Furby story? I had Furbies as a kid. And then I didn't. I'm more concerned about it coming out my ass. Yeah, it's kind of like a weird pine cone shape. Depending on what you eat, maybe that's the glitter? What? He's all about business, or he actually cares about the IOU? I'm gonna care about the IOU. Could you pay them with your IOU? Well, very contemporary, very astute. How about it, Harry? Let's push some paper around. Well, it's just, I can collect on it, and when they bring more whiskey up, but for you to cash in, you'd have to go down, down to the distillery, down to hard times, and, you gotta take the Zero. So that's what we'll do. How do we get there? Are you folks sure you want to head down there? I've never been myself, but I hear... People hear things. Rumors. Uh-oh, God, you guys. Rumors about the thing. Hey, Gato, welcome! Sleuth Saturday, my favorite. Kind of. It kind of is Sleuth Saturday. We're fucking trying to find this goddamn road. That's all we want. We just want the road to deliver a package. Furbies are demonic by nature. Next generation of Furby will be an Alexa installed it. Yeah. It's What the Fuck Wednesday. My demonic Furby story is that I had 2 Furbies and didn't want them anymore, so I gave them to a friend. And my friend called me up and said that she had forgotten about them, like put them in her closet, forgotten about them. Like 4 years later, one of them just started screaming. Not even, just a solid tone coming out of its mouth, and she couldn't get it to shut up. It didn't have batteries in it. It was just squealing. And she has no idea what happened. So that's my demonic Furby story. She sent me sound footage of it. This was back when we had flip phones, right? So she didn't send me a video, but she sent me the sound. It was horrid. A capacitor going off? Maybe. There's probably some logical explanation, but I'm gonna go with demons. May God burn that thing. Yeah, right? It's where we've got to go. Well, I'll tell you then, to Junebug. But this is it, right? We're square? Harry, you're all right. If only. You got a radio in your car? Yep. Well, here's what you've got to do. Turn left out of the parking lot, Then just fiddle around on your dial until you hear something familiar. But, I mean familiar but strange. You know the feeling? Like I used to go hunt with my uncle out in the mountains and I watched these nature programs. They're filmed in the mountains, so there's the deer and I know all the plants and every kind of tree, but something doesn't look right. And it's even stranger for being so close to familiar. Something like that. You'll know when you hear it. Fix that strange but familiar station on your dial. Drive for a bit. Then turn around when the station cuts out. And I mean right then. Hope you folks find what you're looking for eventually. Always a pleasure, Harry. Isn't it? Alright. Let us leave. The power of Christ compels you. Okay, so tune into something familiar. I don't think that sounds familiar. This station doesn't quite match the bartender's description. Definitely weird though. Let's keep scanning. He said we'd know it when we heard it. Okay. Not that one. This one? This one feels good. Yeah? I think we like this one. Okay, then he said drive around for a bit. I don't know where we're supposed to be driving to. It almost sounds like somebody's saying something. Does anything in this game feel good? Yeah, that's true. It does feel really ominous, doesn't it? Sounds almost like a heartbeat, maybe? It's not cutting out. Ooh, a pond. Wait, I want to see the pond. No, stop driving. The pond. Pond. A few cows drink from a small pond by the intersection. There's no fence in sight. Ezra suggests that they may be wild cows, but the possibility is dismissed. He runs down to the edge of the pond to a pile of small rocks and throws one in. Watch Ezra. Conroy watches from the side of the road. Who left all these rocks here anyway? Someone walked to the edge of the pond looking for good skipping rocks, piled them up, and then maybe ran out of time? Ezra throws another rock in the pond. We'll show him how to skip a stone. Conway demonstrates the proper way of stone skipping. He shifts through the pile until he finds two flat, smooth stones. Ezra watches with interest as Conway skips the stones across the pond. Watch his wrist. It's all in the wrist. It's a stiff for the arc of the throw, but then snaps forward almost accidentally like an umbrella breaking in the wind. Good spin on it, but there's something disquieting about that snap. A sound, and the sound it should make. Ezra takes a rock from the pile. He turns himself perpendicular to the edge of the pond, leads down, snaps his wrist, and grunts distastefully and throws his shoulder forward. 3 skips. Not bad. Hey, we skipped a rock. I managed to do something in a video game I can't actually do in real life. Imagine that. I've never fucking been able to skip a rock. Oh, that's the arcade. That's what that is. Tavern. Hold on. What did the notes say? It's familiar but strange. Drive for a while until, it just says drive for a while, so it's not a specific direction, I guess. That's sad that I can't skip a rock. I've tried multiple times and I've gotten like maybe 1 skip at best. But I also don't have very good wrists, so drive-in theater, fuck yeah. Oh, cool. Guys, we're gonna stop for a drive-in movie! There's only one other dude here. It's that fucking serial killer. What do you think the movie is? Actually, no. It's probably not a serial killer. It's probably 2 teens getting it on. Ah, they followed us too! I'm all washed up and in bed. Sweet little game will give me good dreams as I fall asleep, right? Uh-huh. Yep. Definitely. Yep. Barb, if you want to lurk until you fall asleep, I hope you sleep well. I'm not too much into RF, but shouldn't we be able to receive stations from completely different parts of the world via high frequency AM radio? I don't know. Maybe. This must be near the end. You think? Sure. You can tell by looking... You can tell they're all in a crisis. What makes you think they're in crisis? It's their posture. See how the big one is all slumped there? And if they were just introducing him, they would want him to look tall and powerful. Now you see him worn down to almost nothing. It's pathetic. That's the idea, Cricket. Do you think they'll start it over again after the ending? Yeah, they do that sometimes. Good, I want to see how it starts. Maybe we can ask these folks in the pickup. They look like they're sleeping. Do all these people know each other? I think they just work together. No, they just met. I think I clicked on the wrong one. Like all of Mio's games. So sweet. Franbo. Yep, always. Dark-haired lady doesn't trust anyone. She's just looking out for business. Okay. How come nobody talks? It's silent before your time. Do they just play old movies out here? Probably, so they don't have to give you speakers in your car. The car speakers are my favorite part. You know, they use radio? Just regular radio, I mean. Sometimes people bring little transmitters in and jam the signal with some circus music or something. Something loud and garish. That's what makes the best jamming signal. Hit all the frequencies. Ha! Damn, did you see that? I'm not sure you should be watching this, kid. I'm not watching. You think he's okay? I like how we basically kidnapped Ezra from his eagle and his home at the Museum of Dwellings. Should we be taking this child home, perhaps? Oh, sure, he can come back from that. Big guy like him. Oh, so the big guy just got murdered then, maybe? We should get back on the road. Let's just watch. Let's see how it ends. How do you think it'll end? At one point, Franbo reminded me of Angela Anaconda, and I completely ruined it for me. What the fuck is that? Is that a porn star? So what are you hauling back there? Anything good? You driving along? Antiques. Naturally. Do you have any of those little ceramic, I want to say porcelain figures? You know, slice of life? You collect porcelain figures? I just like to look at them sometimes. I like how they all do their job. How all of them have their jobs painted on, you know? Like, I saw one at a gas station the other day, and he could have been either a milkman or a cop. He had that hat and uniform, right? And who knows how it went down. Maybe they just had more blue paint that day. American Moments figurines cop, $35. They posed him next to Dusty Milkman, his brother, $15. What are they doing? They're burying him. Oh, it was a murder. Now let's finish the film. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. We're finishing this movie. It's a Canadian children's show. It's disgustingly bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll have to look that up. Seems like a lot of trouble to make a delivery. You couldn't just refer them to someone local? Lizette needed the business. Sure, who doesn't, right? Well, that's it? Yeah, it's just kind of trailed off. It's a really weird way the big guy just sat down in the road like that. What do you think it means? I guess we'll never know. Okay, I can live with that. Well, let's get back on the road, huh? Yeah, that's what's up. We finished the movie. So the big guy murdered somebody and then buried them and then just sat in the road. Sounds like a midlife crisis or an existential breakdown. Oh, our radio station's gone. We have to find it again. Maybe this one? Let's try 800 for a while. Nope, the station is right. It wasn't this one, it was this one? No. This one? What's this station? I've never heard this before. It sounds like horses? Horses running? A race? Charlie and I used to go to races sometimes. Charlie, he's your boss's kid, right? The one who, there must be some memories there. Well, that fits the familiar but strange for me. Harry said to just drive until it cuts out. Okay, so we weren't on the right thing then. No, we were on the right thing. That's the sound, because it was a heartbeat, but it was horse hooves. Oh, they're gonna... Oh, what the fuck? Okie dokie. I think it's time to head back to that, Equus Oils I'm feeling. A lot of horse vibes here. What mystery are we solving? Igata, we're solving the mystery of the missing fucking Route 0. All we want is Route 0. We gotta find that station again. Not that one. Hall of the Mountain King? What? That's a song. Routes usually start at 1, that's why you probably can't find it. Nah. Hall of the Mountain King. Interesting, okay. Blue, what's up? Talk to me, doggy. What do you suppose happened here? Some kind of storm washed it away? Or just a slow drip from the ceiling washing it down? Johnny, talk to me. The bridge. He makes such weird noises. Time to cut him loose, ma'am? You bored? Nah, it's just been a slow night anyway. I'm happy tagging along. Let's look at the bridge. The bridge ends abruptly, crumbling in despair. Oh, lovely. Boardwalk? I can hear the drips. It must be Junebug that makes those noises. It's not my leg, and I have the robot leg. Some rope. A loop of decayed rope is coiled on the banister. Some rotted sections have been smoothed over with fine dust. To the top. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Could you? Get up there. There you go. There you go. We're working it out. You too are crumbling in despair. Oh lord, I'm so sorry. Broken computer monitors are heaped precariously among the rocks. Oh good. That's fine. All is well. Pet carrier. Wow, are we going to a volcano? What is happening? A pet carrier for a small cat or dog has been left by the path. A calcified rag wadded in the corner may once have been a blanket. Well, that's sad. That's terribly sad. What happened to the pet? Guys, love your pets. A backpack? Is that what that said? Yeah, go look at the backpack. A hiking backpack leans against a rock. It's empty except for a dusty bag of cat food and a few punch cards. So it was a kitty. Did they cook the cat? Lord help me. I hope not. A pile of discarded electronics burns steadily in the center of the chamber. Amy! Who's Amy? Why is she up here? Okay, that's all we can. Amy. Amy. What are you doing? Isn't Amy the chick that we met in the first part? I think so. She was, yeah. So this is Shannon's cousin? Oh, it's triangles within triangles down here. Shifting, intersecting, overlaying. Isn't it romantic? Let's see. You're here to steal back the love of the boy you once knew, when you were too young to recognize the movements of the heart. And you're escorting her, pretending to have her interest in heart. Well, really, you're in love with the young woman as well, and you've agreed to help him conspire to win her affections. But it's just a ploy to set him up for embarrassment, to diminish him out of the picture. What are you talking about? No, you're right. It's insipid, derivative. I'm I used to be really good at this. I had 11 novels published, from Billionaire's Biddings to Fields of Longing. Real hot body, how do you say that? Bodice? Bodice, that's how you say it. Bodice ripping stuff, you know? I miss those days in my Lexington studio apartment, just me and my thesaurus steaming up the windows. I'm a sexy fan fiction writer here. I'm not sure you should be listening to this, kid. Ezra, get out of here. I'm not listening. But of course it couldn't last. You know, suddenly it was all computers everywhere you went. I thought I might be able to do something with that. Inject a little libido into these ugly beige boxes. Ha! So I went back to university and I studied human-computer interaction. And then I picked up on Donald's research assistantship here as a tester, debugging. In my off hours, I played around with the doomed love story at its core of our little simulation. That seemed to amuse Donald, so I kept at it. But I'm afraid I tinkered too much, made it too complex. Now our work is never done. We don't even have to add any new functionality. The bugs just grow on their own, too complex. God, is this my job? This sounds like my job. I should read some sexy fanfiction. Igato, I would like to direct you to the 50 Shades generator. There you go. I miss those days in my Lexington studio apartment. The old man is here. Why is everybody here? Are we having... Is this the end of our life right now? Is that what's happening? Libido? Libido? I've always heard it said libido. King of the Hill fanfic, please? Oh my god, no. Donald puffs on a smoldering pipe while half mumbling, half singing an old country tune. Where the old green river runs through the hills and caves not known to us down to that sunless sea. Oh, who are you? What's that song? Oh, you've caught a verse of the absent-minded warbling. It's just a song from my youth. Sometimes a dear friend used to sing it to herself as we hacked on crystal radios in the boiler room. What? In old Kentucky where my love, a lonely home did build for me, and where the old green river runs through hills and caves not known to us down to that sunless sea. From there on, all our meandering rivers and romantic greenery, and that's it. What were we talking about? We're a bit lost, actually. Ah, you came from the road, the zero. No, you should have stayed off that road. Not safe. Bizarre topology. You'll never get anywhere. And it just brings you right back here. Back to this cave? Back to this spot. It's a prison. An irrational prison. But I don't mind. Not anymore. This is where my life's work is. The computer. Right there on the side of the spire. It looks like a harmless old computer, doesn't it? Like some beat-up mainframe exhumed from a university basement and left in the cave to rot or to flower. No, it's no ordinary computer. It's modified. I've modified it extensively, and it's some pretty experimental stuff, believe you and me. And that's not to say nothing of the software, but you look like a technical-minded sort of person. Tell me, do you know the effects of mold growth on diffused base transistor circuitry? Libido. Huh. Mira said it the way I do. Libido. Libido. Yeah, la. Mm-hmm. It's Latin. The I is not pronounced like an A. I fucking don't know it. All the Americans say it libido. And we bashed all kinds of languages together, so there you go. Sounds like it would short circuit. Mm-hmm. Certainly. But not all of it. Some moldy filaments are more or less conductive than others, and it grows in a non-linear, chaotic patterns. We can guide it a bit through a simple application of classical horticulture, but we can't produce specific results, only tendencies. Twisted and feeble, we hammer on this derelict keyboard. My name is Reason, King of Kings. This man is insane. Baxman says libido. Another vote for libido. But we are mere gardeners in the ruins. Our keystrokes echo off into the tunnels, boundless and bare. The caves stretch far away. We are too late. Always too late. What? Did you say something? I'm just interested in the mold computer. You were going to tell us about the software? Oh, the software, my life's work. Xandu. You've heard of it? Perhaps you've read about it in a journal? It's been years since I published anything. Xandu has evolved significantly since I explained its data structures in my article, Literary Multitudes, Hypertextual Narrative as Post-Structural Witness. That's quite a title. Evolved and then deteriorated. Donald sighs dramatically and takes a puff off his pipe. I'm afraid you're too late, fellow hypertext enthusiast. As the mold accumulated on the circuitry, Xandu blossomed for a movement into something holy and enchanted. Then all the charm was broken. Do you have any idea what it's like to spend your life building something and then sit powerlessly as your work declines into ruin? Jesus. Living libido loca. Symbiote? I don't remember when I said that word. My family disappeared. Julian and me don't know what to do. Not really. I'm just gonna go with Junebug. Not really. Ah! Then I hope you never have the occasion to be haunted by the ghosts of missed opportunities. Well, I have my own ghosts, and I keep them in there. In Xandu. It's running on that glorious dusty machine. Take a look if you like. Too late to do anything but smoke and reminisce anyway. Far too late to do anything. What the fuck? So this guy had a computer that grew mold and transcended? I don't know what's happening. Do you know that when I first... No, I mean... If the cave were larger, could it... And now I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, I've got it. How would you characterize this space? The space we're standing in now. It's a mess. A catastrophe. Or a site of the ancient catastrophe, anyway. Sure, the evidence is all around us. The shadows make it hard to tell how big it is. Sure, that's... But they're not just shadows, right? I mean, they could be... They're projections, or maybe... anatomies. Why is that? How's that? Can you tell where we are now? Surrounded by creeping anatomies? Close your eyes. Will you close your eyes? Okay. Good. Now, you're standing at the top of a rocky peak. A tongue of flame licks the shadowy anatomies of... Where are we? Oh, we're here again. How disappointing. What? What are all these computers for? Computers? Oh, now I remember. I was writing on them. I described a cave. It was my job. Describe the cave. There's a great history of caves in literature, don't you know? The walls are frozen rivers of orange stone. Isn't that vivid? I have a lot to live up to. I was a grad student studying statistics when I started working with Donald on his project. He said we needed someone with more analytical mind to do the descriptive writing. Someone who could appreciate the cave descriptions as real labor instead of taking their authorical voice for granted. Didn't we hear something about like Donald and his interns doing something? Had to restart my computer, but I'm back and we're still talking about libido, so clearly you missed nothing. Exactly, Barb. You missed absolutely nothing. Welcome back. I don't need a computer to grow mold. Are you growing mold? Are you molding? I'm molding. Donald warned me it would be long hours of typing, painstakingly detailed descriptions into computers. And I've put in hours, believe me, I've put in the hours. I've described every facet of this cave in such detail that sometimes I don't know if I'm reading or looking, writing or exploring. Often in the dark of the lonely moments, I worry that in my system I've transcribed rooms from my dreams into the system. How would you know? They could only be entered with precise, faithful detail. That's all I know how to write. And that's all I dream of. And all I dream about is this cave. If only I missed that last part. I have also, yes, anime, I'm right there with you. I put way too many hours to my computer as well. Massing gate constructed out of scavenged material blocks the passage to the far side of the spire. Roberta. Let's go talk to Roberta. So many people to talk to, and they're all fucking nuts. The kingdom is in peril. Ha ha ha! Well, what else is new? Where's the kingdom? You're in the throne room. These are the 3 legendary treasures hidden throughout. There are 3 legendary treasures hidden throughout the castle. They will restore the ruins to their former glory. What? Do you work here? Work. You could call it that. I gather old circuit boards and throw them in the fire. Sometimes I fish out precarious metals and let them cool into toxic gems. I put them in my hair. Enchanted jewelry, talismans, a magic mirror that prevents the future, a magic shield that... Aw. It scrolled up too fast. I never went to university. I was an independent scholar. It means I took the public liberties like a beachcomber. I studied fairy tales. And then it came to work for Donald. I paid the bills, rubbed leathering elbows with academics, scraped black mold from the cave walls. Finally, now I could carry firewood into senescence? The kingdom is in peril. All these people are batshit. Batshit. All of you. Let's go touch Zandu. Don't fuck nuts. No, I'm not doing that. I have to call the fire department. How do you think we get it started? This old thing? Maybe there's a hand crank. Oh, it has a run key. Press the run key. Do it. Press Zandu. I just wanted to deliver a package. That's all I wanted. Zandu. Zandu. Oh, God. Zandu. At Den of Ardo? There's a little house. Zandu, you are starting to... Is a fess. You are... something. I don't know. Ha! This thing is in rough shape. Do these switches do anything? Try blowing on it. Conway blows dust off the keyboard and presses the return key. Nope. Okay, that's worse. Try typing help. It kind of looks like a house. Try type house. Ooh, house. House. Zandu. Okay, Zandu did not work. You found Red Zero. Game over. In bleed quit? In bleed quit. Do you think we'll ever actually get to deliver our fucking package? You are in something. Something everywhere. Lula. Computer. Crying. Oh my god, this noise. Hold on, you guys are probably dying with me. This noise is horrendous. Did it say Lula? Lula. Nope, that didn't help. Nope. No idea. Oh, yes, good. Yes. Damn, I wish we could tell what she's saying. Oh, I have my portable degausser with me. Old systems like this can build up a remnant magnetism field of sorts that warps everything along with whatever pattern it's settled onto, you know? The degausser clears that up by suddenly shaking that magnetic field around its uniform again. It's witchcraft! You lose my sanity before then, the same way the noise is scrambling my brain. Yeah, right? That's how I like to think of it, anyway. Like, shaking a snow globe. Huh, worth a shot. God, my brain is getting fucked. Do the thing. Hall of the Mountain Gank. Close. So close. That last word was backwards, Zandu. It's trying to tell us something about the cave. Well, okay. Enormous? It's a lost cause. What a piece of junk. The guy said there was mold on it. Just press the degauss button. Oh, yes. Why didn't I think of that? Wait a minute. This is what we just did. Weird. Okay. What was that about Lula? Maybe Donald knows how to clear it up a bit. To Donald. Poor broken Xandu. Can you imagine being a computer and being in that worse of shape and not being able to fix yourself? I feel like there's a key if you look close enough. Like, oh, like a key to reading whatever that trash was. I feel like there might have been something behind, like, only reading the letters that were in, like, super white. But I don't know. So, you've seen it for yourself. What's left of it? It's pretty busted. Chalky bones of a beautiful dream, but what you can see, but you can see what it once was, can't you? Can't you? There's so much to it, an ornate labyrinth of memories, exhaustively simulated parallel cave ecosystems, really artificial intelligence built on sophisticated neural networking algorithms. The birds in the forest could flock in 3 dimensions, the bats could learn to sing, and then it began to crumble when the strangers came. At first we only heard them walking heavily through the caves, dragging things around, hammering and clattering their tools. Sometimes we heard the work songs, never close enough to make out the real voices, just the echoes of cascading wordlessly. Just their echoes cascading wordlessly in the tunnels. Then we caught a glimpse of one. What did they look like? They look like... No, it's too horrible. I shouldn't be telling you this. They're dangerous. They're strange. I should never have tried to outwit them. They were always too much for me, but it's too late now. If I'd listened to Lula, Lula Chamberlain? Yes, of course. Do you know her? How do you know her? It was a long time ago. All this, you see, just look at it. No, she's gone. She left. We built this together. Did you know? Lula, Joseph, and I. Lula's gone, from here, but Donald points across the cave with his pipes. But still in there, in Xandu. I don't know where Lula is, or how to get there from here, or how to unwind the damaged tangled highway, but Xandu, before its ruin, was faultlessly an oracle, a shrine to a perfect simulation, but maybe? Those weird interlopers destroyed my Xandu. Perhaps maybe they know how to fix it. It may be dangerous. I've sent many eager seconds to negotiate with them. What? To repair my masterpiece. Back there, that tunnel. Push back the vines. Crawl out into the darkness. Watch your step. After a while, you'll feel the terrain change beneath your hands and feet. From rocks to crystal, then to mud. Then you'll be out. That's where the strangers came from. Now leave me alone. I still have a bit of mold in my pipe and a few dreams left. Is mold, perhaps a code word for drugs? Because what the hell? Holy shit. Alright. We're on scene 7. Whispers where the strangers came from. Alright guys, we're gonna find out about the strangers that ruined Xandu. Drugs for sure. We're in a cemetery? Is this boy talking about some zombies? I like how our weird entourage keeps getting larger. Well, this can't be right. Looks like an old church. It's muddy. Yeah, that's what he said. Crystals and then mud. Okay. I want to stay outside. Why? I think I saw a lizard. I'll stay with him. Okay, we'll make it quick. Oh. We're gonna look at the headstones. Oh, so they're going to go off. Okay, we're gonna look at the headstones. An epitaph is engraved in the stone grave marker. Michael Palin, generous disposition will be missed. Below the inscription in white chalk, HT8191T, fill date June 29th, notes of almond? Okay. A lizard. No, not that lizard. This one says, Brian Capini and Brett Camper. We think you two would have really liked each other. Okay. HT8192B, fill date July 24th, weird finish. What kind of graveyard is this? Jeff James always had a far off look, probably still does. And he has a fill date August 1st, aftertaste of rainwater. These are like weird incense scents, or like the names of nail polish or something. Chris Schreiber or Matthew Dumschel, they're not sure who. Sweet and fungal. The Sweet and Fungal Boys. Okay. This one's Robert Burgess. Would have wanted it this way. He gets maple and turpentine. Damien Gosser should have said something. Oops. Oh, no, now I don't know what he got. Oh, well. This whole game is about drugs. Yeah, for sure. Unknown. Seemed reasonable. Easy on the nose. I don't know what I just read. Alright. Find any lizards? I wasn't really looking. Nice cover story, kid. Is that guy your boyfriend? Nah, what boyfriend? What's a boyfriend anyway? It's a word people use because everyone else does. Doesn't mean anything to me. He's my cricket. See, it means something. It's specific. I want it to be specific. It sounds lonely. Not for us. You just gotta make choices and own them. You think I was born this foxy? I came off the assembly line about a half-foot shorter and all gray, no eyes. She's totally a robot. She's 10,000% a fucking robot. She's such a robot. All right. They were going to have us clearing out the old mine. Doesn't matter what you look like under all the rock and water. A bunch of gray shadows shoveling and hammering invisibility at the walls, draining the tunnels. Johnny found some gear, an old tape player. We hid away in the underwater cave and listened to it over and over, and we knew we weren't miners. We slipped out onto the road, these two featureless shadows, and ever since that night, we've been detailing, coloring in, specifying. I feel more like myself every day. She's Kara! Yay! Maybe Kentucky Route Zero is actually a drug like Pineapple Express. I mean, it's possible. Why is my shirt TV static? It's not. It's Heather Gray. Your dude is tripping the heck out. He's tripping something. I feel less like myself without my folks. I feel like myself when it's me and Jillian. I think I should be a musician too. Nah, more about Julian. Well, there, now we're getting specific. Okay, good chat. Good talk, pals. Interesting to know that cricket's just cricket, though. There you are, what'd you find in there? It wasn't... Hey, what's going on? You look flushed, old man. It doesn't matter. Right, okay, we got what we need, let's go. I wonder what the fuck they found. And 8. Alright, Donald. We did the thing. It's doing something weird with the green screen? Oh. Maybe I'm transcending. Thanks for letting me know, Epic. Sorry, I thought you meant... Too many drugs. We'll blame it on drugs. Trace an orbit round the road, and close your eyes with holy dread, for we are mold and whiskey fed, and drank from rivers down below. That didn't even rhyme. We found your strangers. We know how to fix your damn machine. And, but I'm not sure it was worth it. Oh, soon the visions will return. What have you found? They say you need to type in a specific phrase to restore it. They say you need to unplug it for a while. They say you need to scrape the mold off the timing crystals. Sometimes when you lean back. Do I go warp speed? I don't know what it could be doing. There's literally no gray in my shirt, or no green in my shirt, so that's really weird. No, it didn't rhyme. It's a 1, 4, 2, 3. I don't know. I know poetry less than I know anything else. Let's unplug it for a while. Unplug it, of course. Restore the software to its initial state. We're going to classic IT. We're going to turn it off and back on again. Let it course again through the moldy circuits, fresh and rejuvenated, ready to thrive. Well then, unplug it. By all means, do not hesitate to unplug the machine. Just a bit staticky. Why am I staticky? I'm so confused. It's the curse of the game, guys. Blaming it on that. Alright, let's go fix Xandu. Slowly. I have to admit, like, the way that this game navigates is really, really original. And really fascinating. But I'm also tripping balls constantly. Alright, Xandu. Let me look at you. Baffling control panels are sheltered from elements within a worn trap. A closet-sized wall of knobs and wires looms behind the machine, humming faintly. An electric typewriter is the only easily recognizable component. Like that they, like, Frankensteined this thing together. Okay, so we'll just unplug it and wait a minute, I guess. Weird. Just following instructions. Here we go. Doo-doo-doo. What if that just killed the universe? Like, what if the game just quit out? Okay, Cosmo, thanks for being here. Let your brain take a rest. I think we're gonna finish it, and then we'll be out of this extreme nightmare. I don't even know. Oh. I think it's gonna tell us the secrets of the universe. Thanks for being here, Cosmo. Have a good night. Okay. Xandu. It lives. I really like the answer was just to turn it off and on again. At the end of the road. There's a house. Is this the house where we need to make our fucking delivery? Did the computer make a fake delivery so that we would come and save it? That would be a hell of a story. You are standing at the end of a road before a small brick building. Around you is a forest. Ooh! Go into the forest. Enter forest. That's not something you can enter. Just type a direction. North. In forest. Maybe we shouldn't have gone in the forest. You are in an open forest with a deep valley to one side. Head back to the building. South. You're in a forest. Hey, it's a maze. South. You're in a forest. Lula is here. Sold soldering replacement components and a small handmade radio. We should talk to her. Lula. Hi, Donald. I'm getting the strangest interference out here. I've been tuning the radio circuits gradually as we go, swapping capacitor values and tweaking resistor networks. It was working for a while, but then everything I could pick up sounds so distant and muffled. Lula hands you the radio. Well, maybe you'll have better luck. You're good at this stuff. Just don't forget to give it back. South. You're in a forest. Joseph is here, tapping with a small stylus on a modified pocket braille slate. A small gray kitten, no more than a few weeks old, dozes comfortably on the top of his backpack. Mira's the first American to ever pronounce soldering correctly. Hey, I got one word today. I did it. Maybe he has something to say. Listen. Donald, I was just transcribing your footsteps. Sounded like... Joseph runs his finger along the index card he's been tapping on from right to left. Long, weary sound, drearily gone, dearly gone. You beat a melancholy shuffle through these woods, Donald. What is happening? I've been noting down the sounds of the forest with an ear for speech and an inborn filter for poetry, I suppose, but maybe it's just me being melancholy after all. I'm eager to see what the poet's subsystem... the poetic subsystem makes of these punched cards. West. I don't want to go west. Tired of being stuck in the trip ball forest. At the edge of hole. We're at the hole, guys. We found the hole. Oh boy, here's the hole. This is some ring shit now. Computer made a hole. You're at the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way as the rock as the ground sinks into darkness. The computer tied to your upper back slickens with sweat in the afternoon sun. The rope slung around your shoulder slips under the strap of your backpack, digging uncomfortably against your collarbone. We'll go into the hole. Sure. Down. The cave walls are too slick to climb down safely without assistance. You lose your footing and fall to your death. Cool, we died. Good adventure. We did it. Shit. RIP! Oh no! Your score is 0 out of a possible 8,192. What? You may continue or quit. Continue. We broke it. Aluminium? Guys, talk about some aluminium? Use the rope. The rope is tied snugly to the tree trunk. Down. Your feet slip a few times on the slimy rock, but you remain stable. Oops. Okay, I think we got down the hole. I think that was in bed quilt. Press this button. You are in bed quilt. A long east-west passage with holes everywhere. Joseph and Lula remove the computer equipment they are carrying on their backs and begin setting up. That's the last trip, so everything's down here now. Is this the story of them building Xandu? Set up the gear. I only understood you as far as wanting to set up the above. Set up the above? Lula looks pensive. Ask her about the cave. Ask Lula about the cave. Any second thoughts? I don't blame you. It's unsettling down here. Weird acoustics. Earlier, when we were climbing down, I thought I heard voices for a moment. Or no, not voices themselves, but the echoes of voices. Singing. Some kind of eerie, tuneless song. I'm glad I'm not down here alone. Oh, where's the treasure? Ask Lula where the treasure is. Ha, if I knew that, we wouldn't have to set this up here. The Xandu is to find treasure? I know you think this environment will help our project get us in touch with the deep romantic reverence for some kind of profound natural spookiness, but I am more comfortable in our lab. The university picked the worst time to cut our funding, typical institutional stinginess and academic politics. I mean, I felt like we were getting really close to something. Anyway, I don't know if it's sustainable down here, you know, just to live and work together. Joseph looks comfortable. Jealous. Hey Donald, can you help me with the wire up the generators? I'll assemble the synthesizer, but I could use some help with the serial interface if you have some time. You hear an unfamiliar echo from the tunnel to the east. Wire up the generators. Help Joseph. I appreciate it, Donald. I'm not much of an electrician, you know that. Joseph hands you a bundle of wires. His kitten curls up like a spool of cabling. Listen, the three of us had a good thing for a minute, wouldn't you say? Up at the old place before it got too ugly. I'm saying we came down here to work, to really do it. Xandu. And I mean, we've got to be rational about this. All three of us have got to put our feelings aside for a bit and be rational. Do you know what I'm saying? Is he talking to Lula? It sounds kind of creepy. Just agree with whatever he's saying. This isn't helpful. Just agree. Not Xandu. It's just Xandu. Look, I'm just tired. Just let me pronounce things incorrectly. Just go with it. Joseph sets down the wire strippers in his hands. You really mean that? You're pretty okay, Donald. I mean that you have a clear idea on what's sensible. We're in an unmapped territory here, strange to the whole thing. Gotta have a focus. She'll understand. You're interrupted by an ominous echo of a great scraping from the east. Louder than before. What the hell was that? Let's check it out. There are demons in this goddamn cave. Demons. In tunnels. Do the thing. I don't want to know what's in these tunnels. I really feel like it's going to be something horrid, and I don't want to know. It's adorable. Miro makes the game her own. Uh-huh. Thanks, Barb. Barb, I bet the kids just absolutely love you at the school. Oh man, you're just the best. Thanks. You rest down the tunnel with Joseph and Lula close behind. You're kind of intense back there. How do you... Ezra, you liking this? Kind of boring. No. There's a lot of reading, but I'm really good at that anyway. Oh no, it's frustrating. It's fine. It's frustrating for me as well. The tunnel narrows as soon as you find yourself crawling on your hands and knees. Navigating the tunnel gradually becomes more awkward as smooth rock gives way to jagged crystalline surfaces. Scratches and taps echo from the end of the tunnel, some short and piercing, some slower and groaning as if dampened by water. The tunnel opens up to a large room. Guys, what the fuck are we gonna find in here? This is a trip. The crystal room. Okay. Oh, it's a dude. Oh, it's another dude. Oh god. Is this like some Descent shit? You're in a large, irregular chamber. The walls, the floor, the ceiling are covered in crystalline projections. Strangers are here, scraping black mold from the crystals. They look up as you enter. One of them seems about to speak. Better run! Let's listen to what he says. The stranger reaches for a box he's carrying and presses a plastic button. The box whirs to life and the crackly voice blurts out something unintelligible, then slows to a gurgle. He looks at his companions momentarily in confused disappointment, then he returns his awful gaze to you. Joseph flees to the tunnel to the north. Lula flees to the tunnel to the northwest. Go follow Lula. Run north. Lula's headlamp scans across the northern passage as you run. Soft shadows loom perplexingly from the floor to ceiling. You feel you around to distinguish shadows from crystals, but eventually you find yourselves cornered. You've hit a dead end. Let's find a way out of here. Escape. That's not a verb I recognize. Look for escape. You can't see such a thing. Listen, I think they've gone back to work. They seem strange somehow. Maybe they've forgotten about us. Alright, try to let them pass quickly now. Don't make eye contact. Then you'll find your way back to the equipment. What is happening? If I ever did this streaming thing, I'd butcher words on purpose. Torture! It's perfect. Make sure that you pronounce aluminium as aluminum. It's crucial. You are in Bedquilt, a long east-west passage with holes everywhere. Lula is here, panting for breath. Did they follow us? Where's Joseph? She seems pretty scared. Reassure Lula. I know, never mind. I don't want to think about it. I guess we should wait for Joseph here. This is where he'll go, right? Wait. Time passes. Lula nervously runs her hand along the vein in the cave wall. Search for him. I only stirred you as far as wanting to search. Maybe we have to be more specific. Down in one of the tunnels. Search tunnel. You select a tunnel at random. Your lantern illuminates several sets of footprints on the moldy cave floor, but they're impossible to identify with the equipment. Various computers and audio equipment cast angular shadows into the tunnels as they scan slowly across the pile. Nothing. Joseph climbs down a rope that is still attached from above. That damn sound. Those damn voices. I don't even know what direction I was running. I wove through the network of tunnels. I ran my hand along the wall, always turning left, but every turn and every rock felt the same. For all I knew, I was running in circles. Finally, I ended up here, and I hid. I panicked. I heard you talking, but I didn't think I could trust my senses. I heard you talking, but I didn't think I could trust my senses. But listen, there's one thing I have to tell you. While I was out there, I lost in the tunnels and caves, I came across the Zero, and I had no idea. It's like a real place. They pick up garbage, they deliver mail, they go to work at church, but it was an awful kind of emptiness. Wandering through, I heard horrible echoes. Weird images got burned into my mind's eye. A television, a scarecrow, a crystal, a feather, a sandwich, a CRT monitor, a bottle, an anchor. Lula looks down at her feet. What's up with Lula? Nothing. Just, Joseph, you sound disturbed. Lula, you heard the same damn stories I have. It doesn't matter now, damn it. We're leaving. To hell with all of it. Stop him. We've come too far. This is the second to last chapter of Act 3. Then there's a whole Act 6. Really? Damn. Alright. Nadia? What? I feel like you've said that more during this game than any other you play. What is happening? Yeah. Okay, stop Joseph. You shout something at Joseph, about the project you are working on together. You'll die in these damned cold caves. And what about those men? You know that they'll come back. Hide from the strangers. You shout something at Joseph about going deeper into the caves. Did you hear their voices? They'll find you, but not me. I'm going back to the surface. Stop, your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damned cave. Joseph is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too, but we're not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon and I'm heading down the Zero. That's true. She was technically on the Zero in the office building, so she did do that. We need her to stay. You plead with Lula about your continued collaboration. I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail and then you can see what your damn machine does with it. And they left. In tunnels. Abandoned by your collaborators, your confidants, your companions, the only two of your colleagues with you whom you've ever trusted and gifted with your friendship. Pretty thick. Sounds like Beardo had his heart broken. You wander the tunnels alone, dragging along the components of your unrealized masterpiece, combing the underground passages for a new site in which to realize your vision. Sounds like a genius. How do you mean? Vain? Vanity. Ain't it the truth? Your Aunt Remedios, no. Remedios? Before she got into the whole musicgraphy thing, she was a painter, mostly nudes and oil. She made this model, I'll never forget him. Big, classical, physical guy. Looked like he was about to storm Troy. He made everyone call him the Colonel. Weaver and I saw this guy naked a lot. You couldn't help it. He was always posing somewhere in the house, chasing the light from one room to a next while Aunt Remedios made a sketch of his profile or worked on the right mix of pigments for his abdomen. The Colonel had this magnificent hair, long black hair that ran down. Why are we having this story right now? Long black hair that ran down to the bottom of his shoulder blades. One evening, he was standing next to an open window in the back of the house. The sun was setting, early spring, I think. It was kind of windy. Our aunt was trying to get his hair right. She kept arranging it like half in front, half behind, running it over his shoulder, laying it across his chest in a very specific way. But it itched him or something, or he'd do this weird indignant shuffle thing, or the wind from the window would push it around, or he'd start to turn... What did this end up on? Start to turn his neck when Weaver and I ran by, and everything would be tangled again. The final product was a swirl of black lines billowing around the top of his neck. A weird thing is, I don't even remember his face now, just the black swirl. Probably the best thing she's ever painted. Okie dokie. I like pushing this button. I don't know what it does, but I push it. Okay, so the Hall of the Mountain King, that's where, this is the computer pyre that we were just in, right? So this is Donald, and he made his computer tower. He made Xanadu. After what may have been years, you stumble out of the tunnel into a cavernous open space. Stalactites adorn the ceiling like grotesques. In the center of the room is an enormous rocky spire. This is where you will set up your equipment and establish your legacy. So the Hall of the Mountain King is like the cave where we are right now. Oh my god, it's a Xanadu inside of Xanadu. My brain. My brain! What? Okay. It's time to continue your work. Research assistance, 0. Realism index, 37%. Romance index, 2%. Mold coverage, 0%. You may hire a new research assistant, assign assistants to a task, or sleep until tomorrow. Hire. Upon unloading job advertisement to university message boards, you hire Marianne, who studies fine art. Sleep. Time passes. Now it's time to continue your work. Interesting. Oh, our mold coverage is 11%. Assign. Debugging, transcription, or speculation? Transcription. Hire new one. We hire Roberta, who studies fairy tales. TAS. Speculation. Research assistant. No new applicants. Sleep. Marianne summarizes the migratory patterns of bats through the tunnel as Roberta muses about the love lives of fugal colonies greasy black mold is collecting on the computer equipment. Now is the time to continue your work. Mold is 22%. Higher. Oh shit. Assign. Debugging. 2. Hire. Weaver. We hired Weaver. This is where Weaver went. Assign. Transcription. Sleep. Weaver widens tunnels slightly to reduce the extra crouch commands. Marianne identifies the bugs with the oxygen level simulation, but is unable to fix it. Roberta carefully transcribes the sound of dripping water and all the variations over a period of several hours. Intruders. The stranger's doing something with the equipment, but you can't make out what. Oh my god, they got the computer! You hide behind a rock until they leave. With trepidation, you emerge from your hiding place hours later. Now it is time to continue your work. I'm not convinced this is getting us any closer to the 0. Shannon, I feel you. I don't know what the fuck we're doing, but we're gonna hire a new assistant. Shit. Hire. Frenchified weirdos? Lieutenant? Lieutenant? What? Comes with a slurry pronunciation in lieu by the French misunderstanding the English. Haha, that's funny. Sleep. I'm just gonna keep sleeping. Weaver follows the strangers into the tunnel. She doesn't return, but neither do they. Weaver, what did you do? Nah, you shouldn't count that we have 3. Weaver never came back. That doesn't count. Hire a new assistant. I don't know what I'm doing. Hire. Amy. Hire. Assign. No, we clicked assign. Speculation. 1. Assign. Transcription. 2. Assign. Higher. No. Okay. Sleep. I don't know what our goal is here. Andrew makes adjustments to the echolocation algorithms. Bats now fly normally instead of getting hung up on each other's wings and clustering together like horrible leathery tumbleweeds. Roberta extensively notates tunnel diameter as a function of length. Amy types up lurid imagery from her dream journal. Marianne makes convincing argument for the edibility of stone. Greasy black mold is collecting on the computer equipment. I don't know if this is supposed to be a weird game. I don't... Sleep. Does anybody want to look up what the fuck we're supposed to be doing right now? Am I supposed to try to beat this somehow? What's with the mold all the time? See, I don't know. I have no idea. It's accumulating the more that I sleep, so I'm just gonna keep sleeping. If you accumulate too much, it looks like they come and scrape it off. Because now we'll probably be back at 0, yeah? Yeah, see, now we're at 0 coverage. So whenever the mold gets too high, those guys come and they scrape it off. We hired Greg. Sign. Oops. Hire a new research assistant. Sure. No one. Okay. Assign then. Oh my god, or sleep. I hate that I can't get it to load everything so I can choose something. Andrew discards centuries of exhausted data on the uniformity of cause and effect. Marianne posits that nature, not reason, is the master of industry. Now it is time to continue your work. Damn it, we lost some. We hired Rick. I'm just gonna wait for this to load really slowly. Okay, assign. I want everybody on transcription. Sleep. They all transcribed experiences. Greasy black mold coats everything. 90% realism index. 80% romance. 21%. They're coming for us. They're coming for us. I want everybody to transcribe again. Six. Sleep. They're coming for us. We're back to Xanadu. You prepare a nutritional meal of boiled cave moss seasoned with salty, translucent paste juice harvested at great personal risk from the stalactites. Now it's time to continue your work. Oh, they didn't come for us. And I realize everything's at 100, except for the mold. Sleep. You dream fitfully. You, Lula, and Joseph stand in the hallway. The walls are blank beige. It is just after the winter quarter, but before spring, so there's no students around. Joseph says something clever and Lula leans over his shoulder. You wish that instead she had taken your hand, or that you were any other option. Now it's time to continue your work. I don't understand. I'm quitting. No, I guess I'm sleeping. Intruders, finally they leave. Oh, they left. Okay. Well, it sounds like we got a girlfriend out of the deal, so there's that. Oh, I missed the end of the story. Did you get new internet? I didn't get new internet. It just rolled over into new cycle, basically. But yes, my internet is back to the way it should be, so. I'm gonna quit out of this. I have no idea what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing right now. But hey, we have 9% mold, so there's that. Sorry, Ezra. We need to leave. Yes. Exit. But are you sure you aren't in anything at the moment? Eat the lamp? Maybe we have to lose or die in order to start over? Smash the computer. Violence isn't the answer to this one. I guess we keep playing. Oh my god. Can somebody look up what the fuck I'm supposed to do here? I've made it to 100% realism. I've made it to 100% romance. I guess maybe I keep hiring people? Connection failed. University message boards have been disconnected. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you, Boggs. My throat's starting to hurt from all this reading. Sleep. I'm just gonna keep sleeping. There's some playthroughs. I've seen them before. Maybe we have to wait it out. Research assistants come and go. You don't encounter the strangers again, but sometimes you hear the uncanny echoes of their voices off in the tunnels. Years pass, mold accumulates. You and the remaining research assistants take to burning disused equipment in the center of the room. The black mold is intensely flammable and makes an excellent catalyst. It leaves behind a sweet narcotic perfume. One night you have visitors outside, different ones. Then later that night, an old friend. You really did go deeper into the caves. Premature end of file. Press key to quit. Fucking hell. Alright. Done with that. So we must be the visitors. And then that means an old friend shows up now? If that was everything up to the present? I don't even know. There's not even a plot at this point. I'm not even trying to honor the fact that I have to deliver a package. Yep, here's Lula, so this is the old friend. You really did go deeper into the caves. Well, you were easy enough to find. I met a few of your former assistants. One couldn't help but hear things. So this is what became of our project. Oh, I've made some additions. Joseph stole the data tapes for our first half, so I've made blank spots to fill. Yes, I know. He published his version, actually. I'm sorry to report that it's a bit tediously sentimental. We've been looking for you. So you found the address data? Just pass it over to Donald here. Donald will You be a deer and crunch these numbers. We're looking for a sort of street name collision. Dogwood Drive. Wasn't the Bureau going to process it? I insist. I have cycles to spare. I'll just pack my pipe and get to it. I should only be an hour or so. Andrew will carry it over to you. I'll be at the Bureau for the rest of the night. Just mark it private material for the attention of Senior Kirk Chamberlain. How do we get to the Bureau from here? The bridge. Yes, the bridge. Through the gate over there. Now, we, too, recede into history. Good night, Donald. Meet me at the Bureau and we'll get you on your way. Head counterclockwise to the cathode ray, then turn right. Then it's clockwise until you find the Bureau. Between us, I think you should drive. Who's she talking to? Who does she think should drive? Like me with my robot leg? My robot leg can drive, sure. Alright, to the gate then, I guess. My posse isn't following me. Guys, come on. Junebug's on her way, I can hear her. Let's go down. Junebug's coming. What happened to Johnny anyway? Where's Cricket? Well, I'm glad that we went to the Hall of the Mountain King. Someone left a portable tape recorder in the path. It doesn't appear damaged, but there's no tape to play in it or record. Wait, isn't our truck on the other side of this giant heap of shit? The bookshelf was carried only part way up the path here before the project was abandoned. It's still useful. At the peak of the spire is crowded anyway. Our band's coming back. Our little grasswood band. A sensible, modern electric lantern has been left here. The batteries have long since died. Okay, I have a truck somehow on this side. That's fine. Whoa. Now we're on the opposite side of the bridge. Here's Johnny. I guess he was watching the truck. What happened up there? It's just a bunch of computers. It's fine. It's nothing. Come on, Blue. To get back on the road. Here we go. So that flipped our bridge around, so now we're like, I don't know, on the opposite side of the world. Alright, we're supposed to go until we see... What was it? Counterclockwise until you reach the cathode ray, then turn around. Okay. Counterclockwise is this way. Counterclockwise to the cathode ray. Cat carrier. Backpack. Tape recorder. Wait, no. Wait, that's clockwise. I'm an idiot. Other direction. Other direction, guys. The rope. Cathode ray. Now stop. Turn around. Then what? Turn around and then it's clockwise until you find the Bureau. Okay. The sprocket. The anchor. The bicycle. Think the Bureau's coming up? Nope, the feather. The cactus. Oh. Yes, cactus. The antlers. Good God, this is a large circle. The scarecrow. Oh, I remember the scarecrow. Okay, alright. God, as if my sense of direction wasn't bad enough. Here's the Bureau. This game fucks me up. Just trashes my sense of direction. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. To reception. She's totally a robot. Do you guys hear her moving right now? Or lack thereof. Lack of reception. This guy fucks everyone up. Yeah, that's true. We can go back to the floor with the bears. There's that. Hey, Lula, what's up? Here you are. Marianne has the rest of the evening off, so I'm minding the desk. Any word on the address? The results just came by carrier. Good news, Donald and his assistants forever sort through the noise. I have Rick cross-reference the results against some of our records, and he found the corresponding mail stop on Echo River route. As it happens, the night ferry is scheduled to make a stop here shortly. The ferryman carries the mail and collects the garbage as well. I'm sure you can catch a ride on the way out. You're welcome to wait here. I have to get back to packing. Are you going somewhere? I might. I'm feeling impulsive, and I'd like to be ready. Maybe back to Mexico. It's been years. They have one of my sculptures in a museum down there. Did you know? Big, ugly iron thing. Time to have it scrapped anyway. Safe travels. Try to stay out of the water. It's colder than it looks and deep. Solid advice. This game doesn't make any sense at all. Ever. Hey, I make some sense occasionally. Barry? So we have a delivery man with a robotic leg that's powered by the power company, a small child that rides a giant eagle, an android singer, a normal chick with a weird family, and a emancipated dog, and Johnny. Johnny's pretty normal, right? Okay, not perfect then. Psh, how long do we wait? Oh, who knows? Alright, what happened? What? In the church, at the graveyard. You two came out of there all weird. What happened? It's okay, you can tell me. It doesn't matter. You can tell them it doesn't matter anymore. Fine. When we were at the graveyard... Oh, is this going to be a flashback? It's going to be a flashback. Johnny's a robot too? What? Where the strangers come from. Okay, so now we're back to the graveyard, but we're playing as the other two. Everyone's a robot. Plot twist. I mean, technically, we became a half robot with our bionic legs, so, you know, we're close. Are you guys gonna come out of there? Jesus. Okay. This can't be right. It looks like an old church. Worth a look inside. It's muddy. Yeah, yep. The crystals and then the mud and... Okay. You stay with him. He looks for lizards. We go to the church. He goes to look at the tombstones. We come in here. Alright, what's in here? What's on the floor? Church is cold metal. Scuffed in flecks by unknown boot heels. Okay, sit. I don't know what I expected. The strangers, he kept saying. Kind of vague already, isn't it? Donald's a stranger. Well, you and I are practically strangers. Listen, earlier in the mine, I didn't want to talk about it, but... you don't have to talk about it. No, it's okay. I want to. When I saw Weaver, she was on TV. I was testing a pretty simple tube repair, flipping through the channels to check the saturation. She was there. It was kind of horrible. I mean, I told you she disappeared suddenly, ran away, but you thought she was dead? Yeah, I guess I don't like to say it. Dead. And then the next time I flipped to a channel, to Weaver. It's burned into my vision now. She's standing in a room. The walls are a blank kind of gray. There's tape on the walls, like markings, and a desk, a classroom maybe? The camera is in the corner, so it's this sort of 45-degree angle to a room, and that's where Weaver is right in the center of the picture. I stopped turning the dial. Hell, I stopped breathing. Eventually she spoke, but there was no real sound, just an awful hum. I read the closed captions. She said to go to the mind. I'd find something there. I can't remember her exact words. Whenever I try, I get distracted. Fuzzy. She coughs into her sleeve. It's so dusty in here. Yeah, it's really dusty. You'd think with all the holes in the ceiling... What the hell was that? Did you hear something? Must be the church settling. Oh! Okay, that's the last thing I expected. I do not know Johnny 5, and I will click on that later because my mouse is in the game. And we're taking a magical church bench ride down here. Oh! Somebody who's fully electric. Brother. Brother, it is I, Pegleg Johnson. Brother. I can't click on anything. Okay. We'll just sit here. It's fine. Did I break the game again? I might have broken the game again. Brother. Good. Solid. Quality. Christ. Give me my mouse back, game. Okay, now I'll click on this picture. Oh my god. Robot. Robot, you're trying. There was an effort. The robot tried. Lord. What is that from? Why do I know this robot? Back to game. Continue. Is that like a super old 80s movie? It feels semi-familiar to me too, Anime Crazy. Alright, come on. Let's go. It's money. And then okay, sure. Stay with him. We'll go in the church. Maybe that's the end of the game. Boggs, did you ever find any information on perhaps how long this game is? I would like to finish it tonight, if I could, because I need to return to a bit of normalcy. She talks about Weaver some more. She's in the classroom. There's another act. Yeah, but like how much of another act? Because some of these are like 2 lines of dialogue and then that's it. I understand act, Anime Crazy. I understand. I will go until midnight if I have to. I want to finish this game. I don't think you guys understand. Or maybe we just stop right here. This is our answer. Is there any information on how to proceed from this? Because, feeling like we might have to shave 2 hours off this. Do you have any notes? We went to the bureau. Oh. Good game. Great. Good. Riveting story. Great gameplay. Really? I guess maybe we call it here. I might never get this part to work. And this will just be the end of it. And we never find Right Zero. We never deliver our fucking package. Brother. Brother, help me. We could do what we did with Undertale and just watch a video of somebody else figuring it out. Kentucky Route 0. Playthrough. Let us see. This guy has a no commentary. Okay, we did all that. We did that. We did that. Huh, it looks like maybe the guy's supposed to come over to us? Oh, seriously? We're supposed to be able to control this guy, and it's not working. Alright, here's what we do. If you want, here's the rest of the game. I'm gonna call it quits on this one because there's not really a great plot. And there's bugs out the ass, so we're calling it quits. I'm super sorry. I can't get past this point, and there's no way I'm replaying all of this to see if it works. So that's the end of Kentucky Route Zero. Our next What the Fuck Wednesday game, I'm thinking, will be a game called, oh shit, what's it called? Bad Dream Coma. So I think that one will be highly interesting. It's got a really cool art style as far as I can tell. If you guys want to see the rest of that game, that guy has parts 4 and 5 up. I'm not gonna waste any more time on this weird fever dream. It was certainly what the fuck, but it didn't actually coalesce into anything cohesive. At least Franbo kind of did in the end. And Cat Lady. Okay, we'll find someone to raid then. Let us see. Nobody's playing anything like super what the fuck. That's not helpful. Wish I could send you guys to something super crazy. You know what? I'm also just super pooped. So I'm not even gonna raid anybody. I'm so done. I'm just done. Raid this person? Sure, give me a link. We'll go raid them. I'll say hi and then I'll dip out because I need to go sleep. I am pooped. Did not get great sleep last night. Surprising with all the dogs barking. Amora was playing, yeah, Amora was doing something. But I'll do the 48-hour person if there's gonna be a link. Oh, haha, ha. Haha. Fuck you, Epic. Okay. We'll just go ahead and call it then. I'm super kind of frustrated. Seishu, thank you for coming back just in time to say bye and see this game take a complete shit on my life. There's something in my eye. Hold on. Alright. Okay. Love you too, Mira. Love you, Epic. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and switch to this. Thank you to everybody who stuck through me for this shit show of a game. I'm very sorry I didn't have a better resolution and that I have not been able to get it to function in any capacity. But thank you guys for being here with me and enjoying whatever the ride was. I will see you all this weekend for the Casual Friday. Don't forget, it's me, Julie, Aria, Casual, hold on, and Luckless, playing Celeste. First one, or the person to beat it in the least amount of time is the winner, and I'm not competitive, but Julie certainly is, and I think it'll be fun to see us all complete a game in tandem. I will also be doing more Life is Strange for Feels Friday on Friday. My actual Celeste will be on Saturday. I'm playing Celeste on Saturday, so there will be no Sleuth Saturday, unfortunately, this week. we will be playing through Celeste instead. No, Team Luckless. Team Luckless. God, you guys assholes. Include Luckless. Poor guy. Luckless has actually put more work into this whole weekend than any of us combined. He made like a kick-ass infograph thing. Not infograph thing, like a advertisement poster, a splash screen, if you will. And he was the one that like thought up all the rules and stuff. So I'm team Luckless. Props to Luckless for setting this all up. Okay, I will see you guys on Friday. We're not gonna have a raid, so go off and get some sleep. And I will see you then. I love you guys. Thanks for sticking with me. I will see you Friday. Bye.